So I say, learn what that quality is. What is that floor made of, and what are you looking for? Because you're really locked on in the color, which is good, but there's other things that go along with it that are going to make sure that you purchase the right one for your family and your lifestyle.
So I'm here today with Ron Gauthier with On the Level Flooring. He's actually the owner of On the Level Flooring. And Ron, where is your company located?
It's off of Jefferson, kind of where the In-N-Out and Wendy's is.
Yes.
Off of Jefferson.
Yeah.
It's right across in Adobe Plaza.
Okay.
We have a little showroom there.
So you're very local to Temecula?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. And Ron, just tell us a little bit about yourself. I know that you've been in the business 30 plus years, family owned, operated, and then you learned the trade from your dad.
Yeah, my dad, second generation, and I think it was in '74, started with him, doing work with him, and then eventually got my own contracting license in 1990, and did a lot of installs for many years. In the last 8-10 years, I kind of just stepped back from the actual installing and just running the company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Very, very good. And so tell us a little bit about you. You've been married to your wife for 36 years?
36 years,
okay.
Have 6 grandchildren, and I'm very blessed. All my kids live within a mile from me.
Okay.
So all my grandkids are right there. So it's
nice.
Yeah, so I'm pretty blessed on that. My daughter was helping me out for quite some time with the business. She stepped back a little bit because she has 3 little ones and trying to do some homesteading. So
That's
taking a little bit more time.
That's tough.
Yeah.
So Ron, tell me a little bit about, if I'm a consumer and I see all these kind of flooring companies or Home Depot or, any of the major box stores, what makes you different?
Yeah, that's a good question. My experience, I believe, I've from the ground up, I've installed carpet for like 10 years, and did the hard surface wood, laminate, vinyl plank for many years after that. Doing that, worked as a sales when the recession happened back in 2008. I kind of actually did some sales and stuff like that, getting to know some of the manufacturers and things of that sort. So being an installer from the ground up kind of thing, and then been belonged with a B&I group for quite a few years, and I've learned a little bit about the business part of it, and that's helped kind of, I think, well-round myself as far as being equipped to see what the clients are looking for, be more personal, because I know I've installed and what would work for them and might not work for them just because their neighbor has it.
Well, you've hands-on experience,
yes.
And so that's a whole extra layer, but as an owner operator of your own business, you take it, you have pride in your work, right?
Yes.
You have pride in the business people that you hire. Obviously, you have to have that same level of pride and personalization.
Yes.
You have a warehouse, you have a storefront,
Yep.
that people can go to.
Absolutely.
And so talk to me about the type of flooring that you provide.
Okay. We do pretty much all flooring. We do a hardwood, carpet, vinyl planking, tile, and laminate. Probably the most important, or the most popular one right now is being installed is the vinyl plank and laminate, because people kind of budget, they want that wood look, and so there's pros and cons to both the laminates and the vinyl plank. So I ask people, come with the questions. I'll be glad to share what I know, so it gives them a better opportunity to make the right selection for their family.
Which for me, buying flooring recently. Nobody cares. And people don't care. You walk in, you're like, I want that. And they go, okay, that's, this is how much it's going to cost.
Yeah.
That the expertise in sharing what your knowledge is about what should or should not go maybe a particular place, but not all flooring is created equal.
That's correct.
And so I know in the past I had one of my clients had given us a bunch of their kind of leftover flooring, and I was telling them I liked the color and the style of their flooring. Well, I had an installer come to install it, maybe I think it was in a bathroom, and he broke it in half, and he's like, you don't want this is garbage. So again, it's not all created equal. So if I'm coming to you and I'm saying, look, I'm buying this for a rental property, I'm on a budget, but I want something that's going to last. You're gonna steer me the right direction.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I get people all the time when they're selling the house or buying a house or rental, and sometimes they want to put too much into it, And I'd be love to sell them a higher quality product, But I tell them, if you're going to use it for a rental, I have a couple products they can go to. If you're selling it, kind of close to those ranges because everybody wants to freshen up the house. Carpet's one of the most important thing when you're selling your home. One of those. Sometimes the hard surface is okay because a lot of people are going to change it to what they want anyhow.
Right.
When they move in.
Yep, they sure do. And so the most popular type of flooring being installed today is the LVP.
LVP and laminates right now. Laminates are coming back. LVP kind of took into the market when laminates couldn't handle the moisture areas, the wet areas, kitchens, laundry room, bathrooms, things like that. So the waterproof laminates came into play, and they're great, and they did great. And they have their issues also, just
Kind
like
of tinny.
Yeah, and so is laminate because it's hollow. Some of the laminates are a little thicker. But the laminates have a higher scratch resistance. So you got pros and cons. You got 100% waterproof, but the laminate's coming out now with a lot of water resistant, highly water resistant, where it can be 3 days, with water on it, where it doesn't damage it.
Oh, nice.
Some of the laminates.
I know I had purchased wood flooring when I first moved to Temecula, and it's real wood flooring, dark wood, beautiful when it's clean.
Yeah,
and so
right.
had that stuff covered with the laminate because, but with the laminate, one thing about the wood, it absorbed the sound.
Yes.
Our dog, Jojo, you could now on the laminate you can hear Jojo walking anywhere he goes. But at no time did anybody have any conversation with me about what was the best suited for my home.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, you're bringing all this carpet out, everybody's doing hard surface and everything, it's great, but the acoustics in the room will change. And the sound, will bounce off the walls a little bit more. Furniture absorbs it, things like that, but carpet absorbs a lot. And so I just tell people that just so they're aware when they do it, they're not surprised,
Right.
And,
Yep.
Yeah. And hollow sound with the floating floor versus a glue down wood floor is a big difference in the sound.
Huge difference. Yeah, I think we would have rethought.
Yeah.
Just because it's loud. Our dog, our Frenchie, just is when you can tell when he's up because he's trotting away and you hear the sound echoing through the whole house.
Yes.
So, what advice would you give to someone who's looking for just the right flooring for their house? And again, I love the personalization because that matters. We just don't get that anymore. You kind of direct it to a department. Look over there. Look over there.
Right.
Nobody cares. We want you want to deal with something. This is not a small expense.
That's right.
And it's something that lasts. Generally you're not replacing flooring. 7-10 years, I would say.
That's right. Oh yeah, at least I've seen people 15 years. You take care of, you do the right. Cleaning process, and it'll last forever. But I guess my big advice to somebody is don't get locked in on color. And even though color is huge, obviously, because you're decorating your house and stuff, but people will go to Home Depot and they're locked in on a color. They'll bring it to me and go, "Do you have something like this?" Well, not. The manufacturers aren't going to have that same color.
Right.
A different manufacturer. So I say, learn what the quality is. What is that floor made of, and what are you looking for? Because you're really locked on the color, which is good, but there's other things that go along with it that are going to make sure that you purchase the right one for your family and your lifestyle.
Okay. And what do the warranties look like? Are they different based on the manufacturer? Or do you what is your warranty beyond their warranty?
Yeah, we do the labor warranty obviously because we install, and the manufacturer has their warranty, which we help the client if there was ever an issue.
Sure.
We walk the client through that with the manufacturers, and they do depend on the quality of the materials. Usually can kind of dictate a little bit of between a 10 and 15, 25 year or a 50-year warranty. You can kind of say, well, that product's probably made a little bit better, a little thicker, the locking system's a little stronger, things of that sort.
All those things that matter that we have no idea about.
That's right.
Wow, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ron, how does someone reach you? I mean, you have a showroom.
Yes.
You just showed us or told us where the showroom is,
Yep.
but do you have a website?
We do. It's onthelevelflooring.com.
Okay.
You can go to that, or you can reach us by phone 951-764-7726. We're always open to questions. We do actually by appointments, so we can give you the special attention you need, so we can talk like this.
Nice.
And kind of find out what you're looking for, and we can guide you because obviously we want to be successful in selling our floors, but we want to make sure the client's happy.
Right.
And that makes us feel good, and obviously good referrals come from that
absolutely.
too.
Absolutely. Very, very good. Well, thank you for being here.
You bet. My pleasure. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Good
Very
talking with
Thank you.
You bet.